to work now. There we go. God, that was annoying. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. My mic decided it didn't want to work. I don't know why. Oh, yeah, that's working. Okay. Yeah, the audio is still playing the intro music. I don't have that turned. I keep the music on in the background usually. I just turn it down a little bit. What's up, Ma? How you doing? Yeah, no, I've been having fun building her, although she is extremely... We'll talk about it. There's definitely... We're going to have to, like... More stuff's going to have to be revealed before you can kind of see, like, where she might go. But we'll talk about it. Let's turn this down just a little bit. Yo, yo, yo. How's everyone doing? I know everyone's fresh off watching the World Championship, or at least most people. I actually have a lot of my old Kassai cards sitting here in front of me. I was messing with them. Yeah, we'll get into it. We're just gonna chill today. We're gonna start with some Kassai deck building. Nothing serious, like this is how you should build Kassai. It was just more my thoughts and having some fun with it and seeing, where the deck could go, and also kind of talk about what we hope to see. What's up?
It was a kitty.
What we hope to see, because I think there's going to be some really cool stuff, and we'll talk about some of the cards that have came out and already been shown that I think could like lend to where she might go. But we'll get into it. We'll have some fun. Yeah. So let me look at the cards actually first. Let's see here. I've gotten better at using this thing. Set heavy hitters. So, like, these are the cards that have been revealed so far, right? Obviously, Kassai, for anyone that's not aware, if you draw a card this turn, your sword attacks cost one less to activate. So, instead of her second sword, and let me know if the music's too loud, y'all. Instead of her second sword costing one less, essentially like her second saber being free, or whatever you're using, typically it's the sabers. Instead of the second one being free, now if you can find a way to draw a card before you even swing your sabers, they can be free, right? Which is really interesting. And there's even some cards that will make just the second saber itself free. But that ability is pretty good. I mean, that's the same consistency we saw with old Kassai. I'm interested on why they changed this. Maybe just have some more flavor, obviously. The second part is the interesting part. The once per turn action of banishing 2 reds and 2 yellows from your graveyard, and then the next time your weapon hits a hero this turn, create a gold token. So it's not even like it will happen. It could happen, which is the interesting part. And without knowing her kit, without knowing power level, it's going to be really interesting to see what happens with this, because like banishing 4 cards isn't that hard. Like that's basically one every 1.5 turn cycles, right? Or every 1 turn cycle if you block, you could potentially be doing it. If you're like perfectly sending reds and yellows to the graveyard. But the fact that you're not guaranteed to make a gold, you may make a gold, makes it really interesting, because someone essentially could like prevent you from making gold, especially if they block really efficiently, right? So to me, there's like 2 ways that it seems like she's going to be built. The most natural way, because of the way her abilities are, it seems like she wants to be a weapon-based deck, right? With swords being 1 less to activate if you've drawn, and then also like your weapon hitting creates gold, you're going to be wanting to facilitate her game plan through her weapons. Now, it's going to be interesting to see if she gets a new weapon or a different weapon to play with, because right now, like, if I do this one more time, before we go into like talking about cards and stuff, what's really interesting, warrior, can we do... Let's just do dagger or sword. It has to be a sword, right? It can't even be a dagger. So we literally pretty much only have access to saber and spellbane, right? The other ones, like Raiden, you're not going to use because you're not going to charge and you can't, right? You can't use Raiden. The Dawn Blades aren't really going to be useful, because even if you give them go again, it doesn't matter, because you can't swing with them again. So it has to be Saber, right? As of right now, it has to be Saber pretty much, unless you want to use Spellbane, which I don't know why you would when you have access to Sabers. So it seems like she's going to be a weapon-based deck, but there's a couple interesting cards in here that lend me to believe that there's going to be some type of build where you're mixing attacks. You have cards like Runner, which is Brute Warrior, which says when this attacks, if it has Go Again, create an agility token. And if people aren't aware what agility tokens are, just so people know, it's pretty much a quicken token, but it pops at the start of turn. So no matter what, it's your next attack, right? At the start of your turn, destroy this, and your next attack gets Go Again. So it's essentially like similar to a quicken. But if you make it on your turn, it won't pop on that turn. It'll pop on the next turn. I think that's the key difference. But there's certain stuff like Runner, which will help a lot. And then a lot of her clash stuff, at least initially, like this one, it's a 4-block, right? Similar to the other block cards we've been seeing. It says when this defends, clash with an attacking hero, the winner creates an agility token, which you want agility tokens, right? You want to be able to give stuff Go Again because that's really important. But you have to have attack action cards in your deck to win clashes, right? And then you also have... that did not pop up. I'm sorry, whoever just subscribed. Thank you so much. My alerts don't want... Why are they not showing up? My alerts were not turned on, at least the visual, so whoever just subscribed, thank you so much for subbing. I really appreciate you. Pop in chat and let me know you sub so I can thank you personally. Yeah, so you have that. You have the clashes, and then you have stuff like... Test of Strength, which she wants to be creating gold, but this says when this defends, clash with the attacking hero, the winner creates a gold token. Yeah, I am too, Rage. I'm super stoked. But because of clash, it's a new keyword. It says clashing heroes reveal a top card of their deck. The hero that reveals a card with the greatest power wins. It has to be an attack action card. So if you want to run this, it is a generic, but if you want to use this to help create gold for Kassai, you're going to have to run attacks in your deck, right? So I think her natural build is going to be like a mid-range Saber build, which we'll go over here in a second. But I do think there's going to be a build where it's kind of like a mix, right? So obviously, like starting with a gold with Crown Dominion, it's a big one. Your next one's going to be like Tunic versus, Courage, because Courage is going to be nice if you're going for like some type of combo turn. But with her, like her best combo turn is going to be using some of these maybe cards. So I have a lot of cards in the maybe section. We'll talk about that in a second. So let's think around her first ability to start, right? So if you've drawn a card this turn, your swords cost 1 less to activate. So what cards draw cards, right? Let's think in her kit naturally what can help draw a card that makes sense, right? You do have cards like Snatch. If you use Snapdragon Scalers and Coax a Commotion and Enlightened Strike, draw a card. You have all these like random ones, and I am messing with a build like that, but that's for later with like a Snapdragon Scalers build, just like a go aggro build. But if we're trying to go with what cards naturally draw that are okay to run in her kit, the first one is like Garganium Tome. I think this is the easiest one. Right, being able to draw X cards or X number of tomes in all graveyards. So you display this, you draw a card, boom, her swords are free. That turn is pretty nice, right? This doesn't pitch, doesn't block, so it is kind of whatever with that. But this is probably the easiest auto include. If you don't have one of these and you want to run Kassai, I highly suggest getting one, because this will probably be the easiest auto include. The next one that draws cards. Actually, I think if the rules are correct, it should be, is Stroke of Foresight. Now, you're going to have to pay for your first weapon to use this card. However, it seems pretty nice to, like, off of a blue, you pitch, and you have a Blade Runner in hand, a blue in this, right? Being able to pitch the blue, attack for Saber for 2. May you play this from, like, Arsenal. Because it says draw a card, then put a card from your hand to top or bottom of your deck, you've drawn a card. So now, since you've drawn that card, your second sword swing is going to be free. So if you find a way to give your Saber Go Again, then you can swing your second sword for free. So that's pretty interesting. It's not the most intuitive one, but it is a pretty good one. Obviously, Cash In is huge. Cash In is going to be a very interesting card in Kassai because of this card. and I'm trying not to go all over the place here, but basically, Kassai's going to be able to make stuff called Centauri Sellswords, which is once per turn action, pay 1. It attacks for 3 with Go Again. It's just like a dragon with Jermai. It's a 3 power, 2 health ally that says Centauri Sellsword can only attack if you've attacked with a weapon this turn. So you got to attack with a weapon, somehow give it Go Again, right? And I'm sure there's going to be other ways of making Sellswords. It's not just going to be just raise an army. But right now, Raise an Army says, as an additional cost to play, destroy X gold tokens you control, create that many sellswords. So if you have 3 gold, you can destroy 3 gold and make 3 sellswords, right? So you want to build up gold, hopefully, to play Raise an Army, destroying like 7 freaking sellswords, and then make 7 sellswords. But the thing is, like, you still have to have the resources to pay for them to attack. So, and you still have to give a weapon Go Again to attack with them, right? So every time you want to attack with a sellsword or your sellswords, you got to attack with a weapon first. Nothing could be more fruitless than trying to sculpt a deck. Whoa. Finn, nothing could be more fruitless than trying to sculpt a deck on all less than 10 reveal cards. I'm not trying to sculpt a deck, Finn. I'm just trying to have fun and talk about the hero. Everyone's super excited about it. Obviously, we haven't seen the set. No one's trying to, like... I literally said when I started talking about this that this is not a deck. This is literally me just having fun talking about the hero. I'm sorry you feel that way, though, Finn. You're definitely entitled to that opinion. But if that makes you lose respect from the channel, then you didn't have much respect for the channel in the first place. So you can definitely take your view somewhere else. No worries on my end. Yeah, so Cash In's really interesting because you can destroy 4 copper, 2 silver, or 1 gold. But you really don't want to destroy gold, it seems like, because that's how you're going to make your sellswords with Raise an Army or use gold for something else. So it's going to be really interesting to see, like, if there's more cards like Raise an Army that, like, eat gold, right? Like, is Cash In going to be worth it? Because Cash In on the surface is really nice because if you play Cash In destroying a gold, then your weapons are free that turn because of Kassai's first ability. Because you draw 2 cards from this, right? So every time you play a Cash In, your swords are going to be free that turn, which is really, really nice. So maybe there's like a combo way of playing Cash In, right? Where you continuously can make gold and then use your Cash Ins to swing with your swords for free. Stuff like that. Also, like, is it going to be gold versus copper with her? Because Spoils of War makes copper. Outland Skirmish makes copper, right? And do you end up running Blood on her hands in your deck and just use that to destroy the copper? That's a possibility. It's going to be really interesting to see how it plays. Starting Stake is a really cool card, but it's really interesting because it doesn't have Go Again. So, like, this is like a chain ender, I guess. But if you already have a gold, it does nothing. It's just a yellow 3 block in your deck. So, it's going to be really cool to see where she goes. I definitely think there's some cool cards that you could think about, like, picking up now if you wanted to. It's dope to look through our existing cards to see what might synergize with the hero text. Thanks for doing it. Yeah, Seven. That's all this is, my friend. It's nothing. I'm not trying to build a deck. I'm sorry if Finn felt that way. Apologies. But yeah, no, there's some cool cards that aren't natural to warrior. Like this round's on me could be really interesting, especially if Kassai becomes like a mid-range combo deck, like being able to slow down your opponent, also drawing a card which will make your swords attack for free. This could be a really cool card. Blue Sift even could be a really cool card, right? Just being able to draw cards and make your sword go for free. It is a blue though, so that kind of sucks. Yeah, you could just use Cash In for copper as well. Yeah, Plague, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that Kassai is going to be wanting to make copper and gold. Make copper and gold because Cash In could just be used to fuel her first ability. And then you save your gold for Raise an Army. I think that's going to be a good thing to do. But yeah, I'm excited to see if there's any way, once all the cards are revealed, obviously, to play around with like crazy, like Snapdragon Scaler, like draw card with a bunch of attacks with even bigger than that and stuff like that. I'm really excited to see if that works. Yeah, exactly, Maul. I'm thinking you don't have to have this crazy nutty like blood on your hands turn where you activate everything a bunch. I do think that might end up being a play where, you try to make copper with spoils and outland, and you're just playing really heavy mid-range, and then you go for a nice cash-in deck. That's why I'm saying Gallantry Gold's in the maybe for me, because having like a nice Gallantry Gold turn where your swords are free, even if you're running Tunic, could be really cool. Yeah, I think Sift would be kind of cool in this deck. Sift, cash-in, this round's on me. Even Stroke of Foresight's really cool because you draw a card technically, so your second sword attack's going to be free that turn. Glint obviously is insane in this deck. Tome will be really nice. So yeah, if you really want to play Kassai, I can safely say, like, without feeling bad about it, is maybe pick up Tome. That might be a good option for you. Cash-ins if you don't have it, but if you're already interested in war, you might have cash-ins laying around. And this round's on me. This one isn't needed for the deck, but I think like the two generic cards for this deck that you might want to look at are this round's on me and Tome. Definitely take a look at those. But yeah, no, I'm super excited. She seems really fun. I think her hero text and how it works kind of is like maybe an ode to how the power level of Flesh and Blood's going to be, where it's just good, fun, flavorful heroes. Yeah, no, I could see that. I could see that definitely playing. I think she's definitely going to play like a mid-range deck. I mean, most of my cards are yellow and red with the exception of I have 15 blues in here, but I have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 yellows. So half my deck. But yeah, it's going to be fun to watch. I think some of the maybe cards is like, I put this as a maybe because if we can find ways to mix in high power attack cards, these cards are really good. Runner is really cool. Stuff like that. I'm really excited about it. But we'll see. It's going to be fun. Okay. So, what we're going to do now is we are going to play some Talishar games. Let me pull it up here, y'all. Where is the normal one now? Yeah, Valiant Dynamo. It'll be interesting. Talks about what they end up going with that one. Oh, this is all weird. That looks funky. Hold on one second. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna play. I'm gonna start with Alex's Phi deck. We're gonna have some fun with this. We'll watch a way less skillful pilot play with it. Oh shoot! Sorry about that, y'all. Try this again. Classic Constructed Public. Yeah. We're gonna have some fun with it. No, the World Championship was awesome. I hope y'all enjoyed watching as much as I did. My predictions were not right. I really wanted to see a Reinar make top 8, and there was a Reinar that was really close. I think the Reinar finished like 12th or something like that. There was a Reinar and a Bravo and a Dorinthia like right outside top 8, which is really cool. Ooh, other people trying the deck. I'm going to go second here. I think you use Ember Blade against Phi just because you're looking for damage. I want to have some of that. We don't run sinks in this matchup. Where's everything else? Gosh, I gotta find it. Stab Wound Warmongers. Don't run the Command and Conquers. I know he has reinforced lines in here. I just can't see them. So I'm blind. There's that erase face. Where is it? Where are the reinforced lines? I know they're in here. Okay, they're there. I think that's it. Yeah, we'll just play it. Yeah, I did have Nourishing in their Rage. I had 2, but you probably only run 1. Sorry. All right. Let's see what happens. Oh, they're on Kadachi. So I tried Ember Blade. That might not be the play, but we'll see. Yep. Back with Warmongers. Oh, they have Fine Center. This is a different list. Oh. This is cool. Is this that We Make Best Crouching Tiger deck? I hope it is. That's a really cool deck. Sexual Empowerment. Oh, yeah. Razor. Oh, this is cool. Interesting. I was about to say, no way they crack links here. Interesting deck. thought on allies expanding into more classes. I feel like a flavor hit for Kassai, but curious if the Trim will contender. Well, I think the allies make sense because isn't the lore that she's originally from Volcor, and like isn't the theory that her mom is Dromai? So that would make sense, right? But I mean, I've been there's no like there's no confirmation of that, but I think that's what it was, wasn't it? It's just gonna be fun to play, and honestly, one of the best hero art in the game. Oh yeah, that Steve-O, that freaking that what was I gonna say? That hero art in Marvel. Oh, I can't wait. It's gonna be sick. Yeah. Just Ember here. My wallet's gonna hurt when heavy airs. That's me every set, Rage. I feel your pain. What are your thoughts on the final? The final was good. I mean, I think that the Fi played really, really well. I feel for the Icelander a little bit. They ran into some weird all red hands. I don't know if y'all paid attention to that or not, but there was some unfortunate hands. But the Fi did the one thing that I really admired, which was not being afraid. Just straight up, not being afraid of the Icelander. Just kind of going head first and making them have it. You know what I mean? Ooh, that's a good card to Arsenal. The Fi did have some really key blues in their turns, but that's how it goes. You gotta play for your outs. Oh, they must have Art of War or something. We didn't do a whole lot of damage that turn, but it's fine. Yeah, I saw the theory saying that she might be, her dad might be Viserai and her mom is Dromai. That would be absolutely bonkers. That's an awkward hand to not block with. I mean, yeah, I don't think we block here because we have Bittering coming up. Yeah, I don't think we block here. Rushing River. This is an interesting list, my friends. I just got Break Tide comboed with a Fi. Bro, this Fi is on another level. I don't like we can't block this really well, so we're just gonna make them hit Breeze Rider boots. That I don't even care if this is a weird build. That was impressive. I love that. That just made my day seeing that. Actually made my day. I love the Break Tide combo. It's one of my favorite arts in Katsu. Absolutely love it. Combo Fi. I know, this is awesome. I love when people do decks like this. Like, some people will, like, shit on them for having a jank deck, but, like, that's the fun part of the game, man. I want to make a Katsu deck that's, like, all the lines that no one plays and just try to, like, not a big event, but, like, Armory and stuff, like, just try to win with it. Yeah, this is fun. I think that's better. Force a breakpoint here. They don't... I think Rabble. Hopefully don't hit a blue here. We did. We hit a blue. Motherfucker. It's all right. It's all right. Still going to force a 3-block out of their hand. Yeah, we only have one Draconic Link here. Yeah. I don't know if we... This is going to be really weird. No, actually, no, that doesn't work because we have yellow in our pitch zone. Yeah, I think we Arsenal this double shake. No point in sending out 2 damage. I've been loving UPF more and more talks. More. Been having a lot of fun with it. I want to try to build like a more robust melody deck. We have a really good hand next turn. Yeah, I don't think we block at all here. Depends what they got. I was just about to say, honestly, knowing their deck now, I probably should have blocked that. I'm probably going to be doing something really dumb here, but watch me have Ancestral and a Breaking Skills. Nope. What is this? This is such a weird deck. Katsu cosplay, my friend. I love it. This is so funny. What do you got for me? Something good? No? Oh. Yeah, no, Talks. I've been wanting to do that, like, just to prove that you can win with the cards, right? Right? All right, we have a really good hand here. We have minimum 4, 7, 8, 9, 12, 17 damage. 18 damage, counting our flame. Really good hand here. If they don't have a D-React, then... Okay. No, I don't have to do that. Throw out the flame here, bait out the flame, then double strike in the lava burst, potentially threatening mask again. Is he just going to give it to me? Okay. Oof, I'm sorry, my friend. It's funny, even a suboptimal Phi deck can still push damage. That shows you how good the deck can hum if they do the right thing. Although I probably should have blocked the Saurian Strikes, to be honest. Imagine having Assault the Wound at the end of this. They said, screw it. Very interesting. I think we have to block this because I already know what they're going to try to do. Because if they combo me, they can play what? Well, no, because they have to have the combo in hand. I'm thinking Katsu. They have to have the combo in hand. Do we care, though? Are they going to be able to do with so much here? Okay. I don't understand what's... Yeah, I was about to say, you're going to... Sure. All good. Go ahead. Oh, okay. Oh, they're going to get Break Tide with Pouncing Links. So cool. I love this. This is great. And Break Tides. Oh. Oh, my gosh. This is great. I want to see if they can kill me. Break Tide. Yep, 5 dominate. What do you got? Recoil? Well, why not? That's so funny. That's so great, though. So if we throw out Rising first to get to hit, I think they're going to try to cheat and block with Tunic here. Nope. So interesting. It was a weird hand. It's a very weird hand. Do we rabble first to see what's on top? Yeah. It's a brand. So we're going to draw into a brand if we Phoenix Flame first. So what we can do here is we can Lava Vein Loyalty, snap it, which I think is the best play. That way we can Ember and go get our Phoenix Flame without wasting a whole pitch. I think that's our play here. That way we extend this. It's not ideal, but it's the best we got. Really wonky hand. I don't know if that was the best play, but I think it was. That allows us to get a Phoenix Flame. He's going to have to give me one more card. No matter what, he's got to give me one more card. Really, really cool deck. Ooh, this is weird. Do you have a blue? I have a yellow. So if I block 2 here, he can Razor it. Yeah. Even if he Razors, I don't die. Now he can still Razor here. I gotta be smart. Yeah. Play around the Razor. Now he's deciding, should he still Razor and give me a piece of damage? Interesting. This is a risk here. We're going to take a risk here. It's probably not the best play, honestly. Oof. And we have not played a red card this turn. We're going to have to do it again. We're going to give it go again this time. That in case we draw into something that's not going to have inherent go again. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's a hand. Brother. That's so sad. So sad here. Dude. That's so bad. All right, well. We lost this game. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about this. What's the best play here? Just make him give up a 3 block, I guess, right? Because we can't ancestral the... Yeah, it happens. Oh boy. I'm gonna keep the Art of War in my arsenal. Bruh. That was so unfortunate. And I know that's a razor. That's the crappy part. Alright, I gotta do that. Do it again, sorry. Probably should have kept the double strike, to be honest. We didn't draw any. I know that's a razor, isn't it? Well, it's not a razor. What do you have? What? Did you think you could razor the Command and Conquer? I'm so confused what he just did and why he did it. I'm about to just let him win because there's nothing unless he just draws no blues. There's absolutely nothing I can do here. And even if he draws blues, it doesn't matter. Yep, there's a red. If I give him 2, then I think I need to do that. I think I need to give him 2 here. Try to bait out the razor. He's not going to give it to me, man. There it is. If I were him at this point, I would just razor because at that point now you're going to make me give up my whole hand instead of just keeping it in your hand like that. But hey, it's on him. I'm waiting to see if he somehow misplays. Did he even have any? Yeah, he does. Maybe I get super lucky and he doesn't have a 0 cost. Double razor. Yeah, there it is. That was the most unfortunate hands I think I've ever drawn in my life. That was really funny. That was super funny. Hold on 1 second. It happens. Let's try this deck. Fi is not kind to me. Try the Katsu deck that they had. This Kassai deck's pretty standard, like in a good way. Like all the good stuff, right? Art of War build. It's got the Bonds of Ancestry for the links. Command and Conquer. Really good build. Really solid. I think naturally the Command and Conquer is not going to be in there. Reinforce isn't going to be in there naturally. The one Bonds isn't going to be in there naturally. I wonder if he has... If they had Flick Flax out of the deck naturally, maybe. Like that. I think that's their natural 60. That's my guess. It was really, really, really cool seeing Katsu get in top 8. It was really awesome. Ooh, Azalea. Command Conquerors go in. Thing is, what do they take out? I'm assuming they take out the soul beads. Just where my thought goes. Hedge in the reinforce the lines. Only has 2 hands. Oh, Lantern. Lol. Yeah, no, the World Championship was super fun. Ooh, Hornet Sting still on the list. I wonder if they just forgotten to change it out. What do you think about Starvo being in all 8 of the Living Legend tournament, the Battle Harden? Man, am I about to get red in the Ledger turn 1? My luck the last freaking... I have actually a really... Oh, there's Deadeye. Mother trucker. You love to see it, y'all. That's the best freaking thing we can have. Yeah, I expected it too, Riddler. I mean, I didn't expect all 8, but I did expect Starvo to do really well. It's just the best deck. Oh, there's that. I think we have to take this. We have a Surging. Hopefully it doesn't have a Rain Razors here. That was weird. What we got? We don't got much. This player is like hyper passing as fast as humanly possible. I mean, it doesn't matter, right? I'd rather not waste my overwhelmings. No, I think they do need to do a couple target bans, really. I think some cards just shouldn't be in the game ever in any sense. Pulse of Eisenloft and Starvo's Kit should never be in the game ever. Awakening should never be in the game ever. That card is ridiculously dumb. What's up, Raphael? I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Welcome. Yeah. Hypothermia for Icelander. I know she didn't like go crazy. I'm just saying it should never be in the game ever. Those kind of cards just are so overpowered and so uncounterable that it's pretty dumb. Wow. They got some god hands, my friends. Holy crap. Might as well put a Surging back. This card 100 wins. That hurts. But I don't think it diminishes the format at all. Man, they've hit me with some haymakers. Like, belittle, I think, is fine. I think it honestly, like, it's not even that big a deal anymore with Icelander about to be gone in the regular format. I think Plunder Run is perfectly fine. Crown of Seeds even is fine. Like, at least those take, like, some skill. Like, Awakening, I've seen some people argue that, oh, you have to play your life correctly. No, dude, you can just take much damage as you want, and boom. Okay. We have a Surging. Yeah, we have everything we need here. Interesting. I think we take whatever he gives us here. I haven't played Art of War with Katsu in a while, so I'm probably going to do some misplays. So forgive me on this one. My thought is definitely get rid of the Enlightened Strike, right? We buff our cards because everything's got going in anyway. Uh-huh. Oof. Okay. So, yeah, this is going to be for 5. Oh, yeah, that's Frailty. Never mind, it's 4. Yes. Yes. This goes. That comes. Oh, we're about to hit them with the nasties. They are like hyper passing, like to the point of where it's weird. Yeah, I guess it'd be that, right? There, let me go with this shit. Oh. I think they die here. We're not going to break in skills yet. Do they just give up? Like, what is this? Breaking skills. You're going to forget about breaking skills, aren't you? Yep, like everybody else in the world. Yeah, my opinion was since they aren't enough LL heroes, they opened it all heroes and all cards. Once we get like 10 LL heroes, we'll be more limited to those heroes only. Yeah, that is a thought too, Riddler, but I think, yeah, I could see that. I think both sides have pluses and negatives. When I first saw LL get announced, that's what I thought it was going to be, was the reason they had waited so long to open the format is because they need enough to make the format worthwhile, right? Otherwise, LL format's just like Eternal and Magic, right? It doesn't make sense. But then I think the downside to that point that you made, which I'm not saying it's worth not doing it. I'm just saying, let's say you have 10 heroes in the format for LL. You're basically telling people like they have to play. I don't know. People might not want to play those heroes, right? Like me as a Katsu player, I might want to play Belittle Stubby Hammer Katsu in LL format at a big event. And I can't do that if that's the rules until Katsu LL. So it's gatekeeping me from wanting to play the format, right? So that could be a negative too, because people like might want to play their favorite hero in Living Legend. But is that enough of a negative to not do it that way? I'm not sure, but well, that was really nice. Wait, which one was it? GR? No, Greece is fine. Hong Kong is that Art of War term was nutty, by the way. I don't know if it was 4 into 6, that's 10 into 5, 15 into a 5-power dishonor was 20, into a 100 wins for 24 with breaking skills was 25, and I had a yellow whelming gust wave, which would have got me 28. Yeah, it is gatekept by Starvo. Well, Starvo was always a problem. Starvo should never have been in the game. I love everything LSS has done except that. Starvo should have never been in the game. Just straight up. Like, I don't know where testing was in that time frame. I don't know if they just got a little bit, crazy or what the heck was happening. But man, should never have been the game. Oof. Yellow Flusterfist is interesting. Is this right? They had Yellow Flusterfist in the list? They did. They had a one of Yellow Flusterfist. That's so interesting. I would like to know the reasoning behind that. I want to reach out to the Hong Kong player and see if they'd be willing to talk on stream. I'm not sure how to play this. I think the Yellow Flusterfist goes. Actually, we probably should have put the Fluster in grave. We should have put the Fluster in grave. I'm dumb. We'll put a Whelming in grave. I also have not played with Pouncing Lynx in literally since the card came out in Katsu. I don't play Pouncing Lynx. So I have to learn how to play around this correctly. Because, what are my targets? Bonds, Fluster, Whelmings, Yellow Whelming, Dishonor, Lorwyn wins. Okay, it's my blues, Yellow Whelming, and yeah, the blue bonds. Oof, interesting. Okay. I think a few bands might go a long way, but it may never be one of the premier formats. I don't think anytime soon it will be, Justin, but I do think if they want to keep people interested in the game long term, they have to make it a premier format. Maybe it will never be as big as CC, but it has to be because you're not going to convince any general public player to wait. Where'd my other card go? Wait. Did I just lose a card? What just happened? I blocked with Flusterfist. Am I tripping? Yeah, they'll figure something out, Justin. They will. Y'all, what just happened? That's their core product right now, Riddler, but it's not going to be a core product if they want to expand into the general TCG public because nobody is going to continue to pay $500 a deck every 3 months. In my opinion. Y'all, I swear I just lost a card out of my hand. Maybe I'm crazy. Let's pitch away this McGinty. And people are like, oh, when you buy the staples, it lowers the cost. No, it doesn't. If I play Katsu or Dash, right, we'll make it more realistic. If I play Icelander right now and I want to switch to play Katsu, I'm spending another $300. That's not even remotely true. Okay, we got Surging Strike and Arsenal. This is really bad. No. Yeah, that was a weird glitch, which totally threw off all my momentum. Yeah, I could see them doing that, Riddler. I hope they don't do that, though. I don't want the game to be this weird, oh, we're going to speed up the L system. We're going to slow down the L system because, there's no consistency then. And then you have feel-bad moments, right? If I'm upcoming, right? If you think of, let's just say in a world, Viscera is a good deck, and it's at 500 LL points, and my hero LLs in 3 months because of the way the LL points are right now, but then someone else gets their max Nitro deck that takes 2 years to LL because they slow down the points. That sucks. It just sucks. No one wants to do that. This is a shitty hand. I want to get that. I want to get that Art of War in Arsenal. I'm about to just take one on the chin here to get that Art of War in Arsenal. I think they need to keep the LL system stable. Doubling the points of the LL system, sure, but you can't go like skirmish season is a good example. They can't go from 2 to 4 and then a year from now be like, oh, sorry, that was too fast. We're gonna do 2 now. Now that we LL 10 of your heroes, that's dumb. That's just not. It's not good for the game. They're gonna have to find something that gets. They need to keep the competitive. They have done a good job at finding their niche in the market, right, with the hyper competitive play. But now they need to find a way to expand upon that while keeping it, which is a really weird thing to say, but like I need to focus on this game and get my ass kicked. Yeah, they're going to have to find a way to make people want to play the game however they do it. It might not be LL format. It might be better starter kit product. It might be better UPF product, right? To each their own. But overall, I think they need to find a better way to get people to play the game other than just freaking... Oh, this actually might be really bad. Because if he fuses anything, I'm screwed here. There's that. Okay, no fuse. That's fine. We're going to have to pay one, though. Hey. Kitty? She's a troublemaker, I tell you. Look at her. She's a troublemaker. Well, this feels bad. This is actually really dumb what I just did. Trying to buff. Hopefully we draw into a blue here. Do we get rid? No, we get rid of that. Okay, well, that works. We got lucky on that one. 6. Do you think LSS is just open to reprinting heroes, say a second Katsu with their art and title, but the exact same life and text? No, because then that takes away from, I think, just my opinion, Master, I think it takes away from the thematics of what they're trying to do. They want to show, like, the evolution of heroes. I do think they're going to keep bringing heroes back. Like, you'll see the same, like, we might see 3 prisms, right? Whatever, but I don't think... pay to... That's so dumb, man. Do we have Yellow Descendants in the list here? We might get lucky here. Does he have Yellow Descendants in this list? I didn't even check. Yeah, he does. Okay, so we can pay 1 to pop links. Go get a Yellow Descendant. And then play out this turn. We got so lucky on this turn. Oh, this has got to hit, though. He should not have let that hit. Okay, he didn't. That was a crappy turn. It's the only play we really had, though. I'm not used to playing with Link, so I have to think a totally different way. No, Justin, I was super happy to see if I win Worlds. Yeah, really, I can see that. I just think from a... No, I know you're just workshopping, my friend. I get it. I think just from a PR perspective, that's a nightmare. To try to... You got to hope to God that your community is okay with that. And look how divided the community was on them changing it once. They're not going to be able to just keep changing it. People are going to get sick of it and leave, in my opinion. Yeah, the Worlds were a blast to watch. I really enjoyed watching this Worlds. Really open meta, really fun stuff to watch. You know, we had a pretty diverse top 8, and what people probably didn't realize is like there was a Dorinthia in 9th, a Bravo in 10th, and like a Rhinar in 11th or 12th or something like that. Like there was so much diversity. Do we have that? No, we don't need to pop links. No, we don't pop links here. Yes. Oh my gosh, dude. You are actually a joke, bro. Actually a joke. Oh, Blizzard's such a dumb card. That's why I don't like playing with links. I really don't like playing with links because my brain just has to think a completely different way, and I hate it. He's also had 2 very timely Blizzards. Might as well use it here. The Brazilian Rhino apparently didn't make top 8 because of a weird split during a ruling situation he had. Really, like there was a rule discrepancy, Master, or something like that. Yep. Surgeon Strike. Yeah, I think we do that here. Hit Dishonor. Yep. The next evolution of game that would make me happy is LSS began to make cards that are legally only in specific formats. Yeah, it's just so much. I can see where you're going there. It's just so hard for players to keep track of. That's the one thing I hate about Magic. Absolutely hate about Magic. Is all the different formats, all the different rules, all the different... Like, it's just not fun. It gets too muddied for the player. I think we do this. I'm an idiot. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Whatever. I'll just pop flip Tide Flippers here. I wasn't paying attention. I'm an idiot. He has to give me 2 cards, though. Or Coronet Peak. Yeah, Warmongers. Man, that's a card. There's ways to play around Warmongers, so I think people made a bigger deal about that card than there is. It does gatekeep certain heroes. Like Viserai, I think, is actually playable. Viserai is not terrible with Reaping Blade, but with Warmongers, there is 0 reason to play Viserai. You just lose to like any hero that's running it in the format. I'm breaking Tide Flippers to punish myself because I'm an idiot and I didn't play 100 wins first. Somehow I'm winning this game, even though this life total with Icelander means nothing. Flusterfist is such an interesting inclusion. Yeah, Magic is just... Oh my god, Magic's so bad. I've never enjoyed playing Magic. Even before I was like addicted to Flesh and Blood and other games, like playing other games like Alpha Clash and My Hero Academia and Grand Archive, like there's so much depth. There's so much good stuff. And like Magic's just terrible. It's just so boring. The only Magic I can even remotely stand is Limited. And on top of that, the company's just awful. Actually awful. Yeah, I have Warmongers, I think, in this. I've used it back and forth. God, they have no arsenal here. Oh, but they're gonna have channel up. All right, we gotta be able to pay through channel. That's gonna cost us 3. That's gonna cost us 1. So we kind of gotta take this. They're not gonna have an arsenal, but they are gonna keep their channel around. Yeah, I mean, I didn't start getting into card games until way later in life, so it's a little bit different for me. All right, we're gonna be able to force 8 damage here with a on-hit draw potential to Arsenal when they have no Arsenal, so it's not too bad. I didn't watch Yuki's stream. I'm gonna go back, but the stream crashed. So I didn't see the VOD. What happened? Did she just get unlucky? I feel bad. She did so well in Swiss. I know that loss is gonna sting her for a while. Such a good player. Yeah, Commander actually, I don't mind Commander if it's with buddies and we all just have starter decks like precons. I'll play Commander if it does that. Nope. Ooh. Ooh, that hurts. But we have a really, really, really bad. Do we preserve life here, only going down to 14? I think we do. Because if we go down to 11 here, that's a little bit too low for my liking. No, hopefully he doesn't have anything that requires us to discard a card or pay 2, because we might be in trouble. I didn't even think about that. He could make me get rid of my Art of War here. That's not great. Yeah, I'm actually glad. I'm definitely glad we didn't do that now. Yeah, no, I agree, Master. That's what I'm saying. I like precons. Like, just get really fun precons. Nope. Right. 7's way too low. I'm in trouble here, but it's fine. Arsenal. All right, now we do this. We might be dead here, no matter what. Buff. Draw. All right, it's not a damage spell. Oof. Oh, if it would have been a channel though. All right, so we got to leave a surging, right? Which is going to cost us 4. This now is going to cost us nothing, but it's going to cost us 1. So we're going to threaten lethal here. He's going to have to block with something. I think that was the best play we had. The other play we had was Descendant, which would have costed 3. into bonds going to get something else, but I think that actually would have been less damage. Okay, interesting. Well, if he wants to keep channel around, then he's going to have to not block this at all. I've never played this style of Katsu, which is weird to say, but he's going to pitch to something. Well, he can't pitch to Cornet Peak, so how's he going to keep channel around? He's just going to Arsenal pass, right? Yeah, I think he just realized that. And now he's just got to find a 4 damage spell and he kills me. Or something that equates to it. We'll start with Be Like Water here. Yep, there's that. He's got to have something good. Yep, GG's. I die. Yeah. GG's. Me breaking Tide Flippers killed me. That was close. That was close. See you, Riddler. You have a good one, my friend. Yeah, playing that style game is so interesting. Art of War is cool. Art of War is just like, I don't know. It's so weird to me because it either does what it did to me in the first game with Fi, where you just go off, or it does nothing. I'm gonna play. I know it says Katsu 5. I'm gonna play a little bit of Uzuri. I've been having a lot of fun with Uzuri lately. A lot of fun, y'all. Yeah, it's such an interesting card because it either wins you the game or God, it makes you want to throw something through a wall. Actually, throw something through a wall. Actually, you know what? What we can do? We can play a little. Just prepare for skirmish season a little bit. Play a little Kassai. Bow, bow, da, bow, 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 bow. Ooh, wait. Is Shane's still legal, isn't he? Yeah. Well, we don't want him to get a shackle. Do we have anything that we care about? No, we'll just run the straight 40 here. All right, what do we got here? What we got? Pretty good turn here. Pretty good turn here, but do we care, or do we wait until he's not going to block it all out? Shane does have a lot of 2 blocks, right? You know what? We'll just play out the cards. We'll have some fun with it. Bam, bam. We're gonna get some damage through for sure. Oh, let me full screen this for y'all. Sorry about that. I'm gonna play Kassai the first week of skirmish. If she lasts long enough. Go ahead, baby. Sorry, my kitty is meowing. Oh, he don't want to give up his cards. What do you block with? Valiant Demigod, Ghostly Visit. Ooh, he hit his good cards early. Not good cards, but let me end this, swing this. Not bad. 6 damage turn 1, making a copper. We'll take it. Old Rosetta Thorn. Astros have no AB, which maybe doesn't matter as much here. Yeah, I didn't think it mattered too much. Just in game, they can just kill you by being efficient and using Thorn. Talisman of Warfare. Interesting. I don't think this meta really cares about that, right? No Snapdragon Scalers, so they're gonna have to, they're gonna have to do something. I mean, they always have Shackle, but I'm gonna get rid of the run through because it does the exact same thing that Blade Runner does. Okay, that works. We both have fridges. Trying to rely on mine a little bit. Enchant, Bounding Demigon. Yeah. Two into a 4. Unless he has some block here. Iron Song could be less useful. I think he will, though. I think he'll give me a card. I should have Braid Force Bracers. I completely missed that trigger. I'm dumb. So dumb. Man, he's trying to kill me this turn. I got an invert, so it's good on him. He did banish an Ardor, though. Invert doesn't do anything against me right now, though, so we're fine. So basically 2 misses for him. Minnoism. Chain. All right. We have Outland Skirmish into that. I don't think Minerva is going to be really used anytime soon. We'll use Rage Force here. We'll block everything. 2 Revels. That's shitty. We might get lucky here. We've made a couple misplays this game. All right, we're threatening lethal, so we're definitely going to trigger Iron Song here. Question is, do they cheat enough to where we can win this? If they only block 4 here, we win. Okay, they did. All right. Yep. Unless he has a D react, we win here. Yep, GG's. Ugh, that was a little weird. A little weird of a game, but hey, we pulled it out. They did not get good banishes, but that's how it works. Actually, give me 2 seconds, y'all. I'll be right back. I'm going to go to the bathroom. Sorry, Vincent. Okay, 1 second, y'all. All right, y'all. We're going to play 1, maybe 2 more. And then we'll probably call it. Nice little 2-hour stream. We'll take it. We'll take it. Yeah, this is the deck I think I want to start with, just to play and have fun with. For the Star Skirmish season, if she lasts long enough, but we'll see. Should be pretty fun. don't know if anyone else is participating in Skirmish. What are y'all's thoughts on the recent LL changes? I know we kind of talked about it a little bit a minute ago, but I don't know. Blitz is going to be interesting because, like, yes, technically there's 2,000 available points, but a lot of those, not a lot, but I'd say half to maybe like 40% of those will probably be sealed events, so they won't count towards those heroes. So it might not be too bad, but we'll have to see. Ooh, Briar. Okay. I think I take the same. Well, Briar's a little different. Briar can block efficiently. I'm gonna do AB1 for Briar. I don't know if it's smart. But we're gonna test it. Ooh. I actually like this hand. Start with Minerva, turn 1. Make a copper. We'll take it. Oh, they blocked it out. Oh, they made an Embodiment Earth. Nice. Slice and dice. We got our hit and run. Hit and run, hit and run, hit and run. Okay. Minerva's pretty good. Slice and dice isn't bad either. We can try to dig for something a little bit better than slice and dice. We'll see. Well, that's not what we want. We're gonna do this again. That's better. Yeah, she'll probably go in a week. Maybe 2. Ooh, 5-card hand. Earth Thor Surge, okay. Man, they knew what they were doing. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. It's not quite. Yeah, I think we fully blocked this out. They just did 16 damage and only dealt 4 or 3. They're going ham with the Swarming Gloomvells, though. Let me tell you what. I think we want to try to push a little damage here. We'll see what they come up with here. All right. Never mind. We're going to do it this way. You're going to let me get blood on our hands? We're going to make our sword swings. All right, so... Oh, yeah. Buff it twice, give them both go again, and give one another swing. And then we do this. 4 go again. Eight go again. Three go again. I'll take it. Not bad. Still made 2 copper. What do you take? Coax a commotion. What do we have here? Hi, good morning. Wanted to ask if you could cover how to counter Azalea for Katsu, Red in the Ledger, and Deer Sequence. There is no counter innately. Warmonger's Diplomacy definitely helps tremendously. Having that as a natural blue in your deck is good. It's a straight race with her. Knowing when to block, when not to, all that stuff is really crucial. GG's. Yeah, Azalea doesn't really have a hard counter, right? Like, I mean, not to like plug it. I mean, you are asking, so it won't really be a plug. But if you go to my Katsu list that I posted a while back, I think it was this one, has a sideboard guide in it. Yeah, so like Azalea is generally it's a race unless you have a dead hand. Bring in your D-reacts. One key thing is to not get greedy. If they fire Remorseless, taking 5 damage on their turn only to take 4 or 5 damage on yours doesn't make sense. This deck innately I don't think has Warmongers. Did I put Warmongers in this one? I did not. But you can if you have a lot of Azaleas in your area, you could take out like, you can maybe take out these Oasis for Warmongers in the sideboard and then put Warmongers in for like Flush of Fist or something. Definitely an option. Here, I can drop this in. But yeah, it's not a fun matchup. And if the Azalea is hitting her cards right, it's not going to feel good for you as a player. Azalea can counter you pretty hard. So it's just one of those where you're going to kind of take the bad matchup on the chin and kind of deal with it. Not in a mean way, just like, that's kind of how it is, sadly. Yeah, it's a hard deck to go into for sure. Ooh, this is such a fun matchup. Is it an AB3 Emperor? Is it an all damage Emperor? You don't know, right? I always err on the side of caution with AB because if it's an all damage Emperor, I can use my general blocks to make it better. I side in these 3 and I take out what do I normally take out in this situation? Oh, they quit. Boo. Oh well. That's a fun matchup, man. It's a really fun matchup. Oh, Azalea. Nice. Okay. Nothing crazy with her. The only thing I might end up doing... No. I was going to say with her I could use Sigil, but not really need. Outland Skirmish. Puncture. Sinks. Slices and dices. I'm organizing my Kassai deck as I'm playing Kassai here. Spoils of War. Missing 1 blood, which we'll get this week. Run-throughs. Glints, and I need to put Warmongers in the deck. Okay. Alright, that works. Yeah, thanks, Leonard. I really appreciate it. That's great to hear. This is a crap hand. I'm honestly going to use this just to cycle because this hand sucks. That's even worse. I probably didn't have to do that, you know, but like, another trucker, dude. That's so bad. I don't want to waste that. This is crappy, y'all. Actually, I'm going to waste the slice and dice, but I need to cycle hard. It's probably not. I'm actually just going to cycle the Iron Song. Let's arsenal this. Get a fresh 4. They didn't get rid of their Syrian shot, which is interesting. That's why. They have a knock. Brace Wars Bracers is good, but I actually like Gallantry Gold in this deck. I might end up running Gallantry Gold. Gallantry Gold's super good. God, 11 dominate. We love to see it, y'all. We can play that. Let's block here. Save a little bit of life. We'll keep our courage up. Yep, we want to do that. Let's go ahead and do this. Yep, it +3. Make it for 6. I am going to miss Kassai when she leaves. She's such a solid deck. Such a solid deck. Sigil, okay. Still going to deal 6 to your face. That's fine. We'll take that. Azalea is a little wonky in Blitz, but she can just high roll and kill you, so. Oh, that's fun. Three, 4, 3, 5, 6. I mean, we could get rid of Rage Force Bracers here. I want to keep Glint. That works. That's fine. Now is where we take a little bit of tempo. This is going to be for 3, 4, 5. We can literally play both of these. It's for the go against redundant, but having our next attack hit for +5 is super nice. This is where Kassai's second ability is so good. We don't have much copper, though. They've kept us from making copper pretty well. So the blood in our hands is going to be kind of not as important right now. It's only 5:47, y'all. It feels like it's 10 o'clock because it's dark outside. I love the winter. It doesn't bother me at all, but man. Okay. See, this is where I could, like, this is why I like Gallantry Gold, because, like, in this situation with only 2 copper, if I wanted to, I won't. But if I wanted to, I could pop Gallantry Gold to give my attacks +1, and then pop blood to make them both have go again. Then they're just 3/3. What we got here? We'll keep the hit and run the deck. Sink below. We don't need to pop blood right now. Especially with the frailty tokens, kind of dumb. Make 2 more copper there. Now our blood turn is good enough. I don't think I've lost this deck yet, but Blitz is Blitz. You can't really count it for anything on Tali. People are chesting such crazy stuff. Snap into Codex? Yeah, there it is. There it is. Oh, never mind. We don't care about that, really. That's fine. I could have played Warmongers and really made him feel bad. That's honestly what I should have done. I should have blocked Nourishing and just played Warmongers. Made him cry a little bit. Okay. This is actually a really good hand. Yep. What do you have on top of Remorseless? What's Remorseless read? From Arsenal, yeah. Interesting. It's probably gonna Azalea ability here. Actually, I didn't think I can't. I'm at the break courage if I want to block out this Remorseless. It's actually a little awkward. I could fish for a blue, though. I think that's what I have to do here. It's not ideal, but I think it's what I have to do here. And then try to get a blue here. That's a yellow. It's not bad. Buff, buff. Go again, go again. Yep. I think he just dies here. He just dies here. He loses. So GG's. Couple misplays this game. Definitely think about how to play differently on this game. Yep, and then you die with an Iron Song. GG's. She's just so good. She's so good, it's almost not fair. All right, y'all. I think that's it for me. I'm gonna head on out. I've been live for about 2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours. A little under 2 hours. Yeah, just wanted to hop on, see how everybody was doing. I'll be doing videos every day this week. I'm gonna give a recap of the event, talk about this Kassai build I'm doing for skirmish, give my Benji and Katsu and Ira decks for skirmish season. Now with drone being gone and some slight changes to decks, try to give you all the best options I can. I actually might end up playing Benji too, just for fun. A couple of skirmishes. I love Benji, but I really appreciate y'all. The channel's been going nuts this last month. We're almost at 3K subs. I got like 20 playmats in that dresser right there. I'm gonna be giving away a good amount of them once we hit 3K. I have some pretty cool ones in there. They're gonna be fun. Ship them out to y'all. Have a good time. But thank y'all so much for just chilling, hanging out. Thanks, Leonard. Thanks, Professor. Appreciate you, Riddler, D, Rage, all y'all. Justin, y'all are great. Hopefully, we have a good skirmish season and get ready for heavy hitters. But thank y'all again. Y'all have a good one. Peace.